Hey, I trust you all good. Um, I learned something in the past weeks, probably a month. Something very important something that changed my life. I was writing a test and the instruction was very simple in the test that if you do not adhere to the instruction, you'll be penalized and so forth. And due to that, or the fact that I'm gonna be penalized, I read each and every instruction, each and every caution, rather question with a conscious of that instruction. And there was this one question that was like 2 marks or so. The instruction was like write a maximum of 3 sentences. And with that, I don't know what happened to me that time. And you know me, I read it all with 3 sentences. Okay, cool. What I did or what was in my head was 3 lines. So I tried to squeeze everything. And I knew the answer. I knew the answer very well. I tried to summarize it so greatly so that I can write on 3 lines, not sentences. I don't know what was going on with me because I was so eager to get it correct. I didn't want to be penalized because if I get penalized, I might lose marks. So what I did was I'm gonna make sure that I write in 3 lines, right? And it's 3 sentences, not 3 lines. So me, in my head, I'm thinking 3 lines because I don't want to be penalized. I want to get it right, right? And I did try to squeeze it, include everything that I was supposed to include, even though the answer was correct, but I did not include everything because I really wanted to write it in 3 lines. And right, 2 weeks later, we got the marks. I didn't get total of that question. And I knew that question very well. I knew it like the back of my hand. And I sat down before I went to consult and sat down with myself and reflect and ask myself, what do you think you went wrong there, brother? And I realized one thing, that we usually scared of making mistakes. We don't want to make mistakes. We want to be perfect. We want everything to be absolute. And we end up missing the point. The question didn't talk about 3 lines, it talked about 3 sentences. Me in my head, because I really wanted to adhere to the instruction. I didn't want to be rebellious. I didn't want to do what I know. I didn't want to do what I know best. I confined myself on 3 lines. And I didn't get all the marks. The moral of the story is that this is life, Sometimes there are systems in place that are trying to confine us to certain level. There are some people with opinion that are trying to confine us in certain level. There are people who are trying to discourage us, put us down. And we let them. We let their view, we let their instruction, we let their opinion to confine us, to box us, to limit us. And we wonder why we don't become maximum. We don't reach our full potential, even though we know what we are supposed to do. But because we are limited by the instruction that people set to us through their opinions, through their ideas, through what they think is good for us, and we let them win, and we don't get to be the best because we have limited ourselves on people's opinions, ideas, criticisms, and all that, and we are gonna live a life of an average person. We're not going to get our full marks. We're not going to get everything that we deserve because we are limiting ourselves on instruction that trying to confine us into trying to be who we are, or trying to be what they want us to be. What I'm saying is that it doesn't matter who say what in your life. Go for what you want. Go for what you believe in. Go for your goals. Go for everything that they say you cannot have. Fight with all that you have to be the best person that you were born to be. Be the best version of yourself. Don't let the instruction of 3 sentences reduce you to a life of 3 lines. If you gotta broke some rules, you gotta do it. If you gotta jump people's opinion, gotta do it. If you gotta shield away people's criticism, you gotta do it. Do it until you become the best. Live your best life. You live your maximum potential. Don't be discouraged. Don't let outside influence discourage you or put you down. Go for what you want. Go for what you believe. And be the best.